twice those sons of bitches? Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my... Oh, you're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this. That astrolite? Twice as powerful as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer. There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment. If there are, I don't know him. Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. My take's that Tongue thinks if you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese. She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I'm trying to... She's the woman around here. Power player. Nice looking broad for a dead chick, but, Who exactly? Therese I don't like, but I can respect her. Jeanette's different. I don't know what to make of her. She's a little, you know, in the head. I don't know. Therese is, well, like you. And I would think so's Jeanette. But I hear rumors about her. Call me old-fashioned, but I just can't talk about... Alright, Jeanette got a body built for bedrooms. And I got close acquaintances says they conquered that territory. But I asked the main man, and he says you types, you know, can't or don't or...
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime. Hope you've slipped into something comfortable.
Welcome to Gilpatrick 24-hour bail bond.
New to this whole radio thing.
Huh? Oh, I see what you're yapping about. Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Keymaster, huh? Might be worth trying.
The boards are lighting up. I'll end up populating. Let's see.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because...
Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is,
You mean Santa Monica? You sure got a strange way of saying things. This old burger's gone downhill in the past few...
Yacht Club?
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2.
You talking about bail jumpers? Yeah, as a matter of fact...
I used to do a little yachting myself.
You
before I
betcha.
got to you.
I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good salt...
Brand, I, bought them in Italy.
Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't...
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on the Deb of Night.
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew his father, too.
Tonight, a
Tell you what,
romance?
since...
Deb.
Caller number 3, what's keeping you up tonight?
Deb, listen to me, Deb. They're at it
Great, great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find some...
Conspiracy. This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word for some...
Sure. Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier, just like the one the other day down in Long Beach.
All right. As we all know, the Americans established a moon base back in the late 70s. That's no secret.
Well, Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrols and start...
See.
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese have started conducting
Sure.
space missions. You know why? I'll tell you why. The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from finding an ancient space probe sent by the Beta Centaurians. And why? Because the Beta Centaurians are giving space technology to the Chinese to get back at the Andromedans, aka the Greys, for giving space...
Hiding your true face to the judge of souls. Redemption. These streets walk clean.
What'll it be, honey? You're in for it now. Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages. Let me think. Oh yeah, about 4 dozen a week. No, I have never seen that. Thin blood. Sounds... Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazy... Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her... What'll it be, huh? Via the health ins... You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asked.
Something I can help. I don't see how that's any...
The free arsenic.
Goodbye, then.
Lead to the spinal columns of the great beast's hull!
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
What's shaking?
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio
Bail
thing,
bu-
you're listening to The Depth of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning.
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation
Well,
bondsman.
aren't I the popular one? Let's see.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep...
Be the lucky caller. You've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is, Vigo.
Vigo? So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
I'm working the late shift here at the, yacht club.
Uh-huh. How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2. Actually 3. One is, in the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the brand. I, bought them in Italy.
Ah, la Italia bella. Parlate italiano?
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on the Deb of Night. Be gentle.
I am.
Hello, caller.
I am.
Is tonight a rerun?
Yep.
Caller number 3, what's keeping you up tonight?
Deb, listen to me, Deb. They're at it again, and people have got to know. They've got to know because they don't know. They won't report this stuff on the news because they own the news.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Conspiracy? This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word for something as devious and secret as this, you understand? The people need to hear this. They need to know the real story.
You've got our undivided attention.
All right. As we all know, the Americans established a moon base back in the late 70s. That's no secret. What most people don't know is that they have been conducting a dig. Not for resources, but for artifacts.
I see.
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese have started conducting space missions. You know why? I'll tell you why. The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from fighting an ancient...
Streets, please, great beasts tall. All you walk willingly to the eternal feast of the guilty. Corruption of the soul is pandemic. There's no hiding truth things.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime. Hope you're sleeping with something The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who will be the lucky caller? You've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is, Vigo.
Vigo? So...
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. They suspect this may be the work of vampires, and hey, have you seen any vampires? A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads, found by a jogger. On Tuesday morning, who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined them.
Hello? Might I speak with me? Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with... Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. Why, yes, that sounds delightful. I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbel's Prosthetics. Very good. And might I say that you...
Thanks for coming back. Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night and so... Oh, I don't know. I heard early. I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and it's like we just get used to it, you know, just going our way, do-do-do, but... So, did you need anything in particular? All right. Come take a look then.
Hello! Welcome to Gimble's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good, good. Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimble. Stanley. Me? Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves... Aha! An eager participant. Very good. Just...
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get... Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days.
Hey, stop, man!
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on... Ha ha ha, that's funny. Cut it with the Carson jokes, will ya? In case you didn't notice... He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy... What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a... Thanks again. Don't worry, I'll take care of all...
Corruption of the soul is pandemic. There is no hiding the true face of the country.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
What's shaking?
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this
What?
whole radio thing,
Ain't-
you're listening to The Depth of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you the first thing.
Man, that's a tough one. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny,
I got this guy with a sheet a mile
Caller,
long,
you've got
put
the
in on
first
3
shot at
warrants.
tonight.
His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with...
Vico? So, Vigo, why are you
Well, it won't
upset?
be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter,
How
I...
many boats do you own, Vigo?
2. Actually 3. One is...
Yeah, no body
I used to do
attachment or
a
nothing. Just
yachting
find out if
myself.
he's
What
here.
brand
Where...
yacht do you have?
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get...
Vigo. Caller 2, you're on The Depth of Night.
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and...
Tonight a rerun? Caller number 3.
Most recently, he was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big... That's right, Marianne Murrieta, in them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever.
There's no word for something as devious and secret as this, you understand? The people need to hear this. They need to know the real story.
You've got our
Yeah.
attention.
All right, come back when you got some info.
Back in the late 70s, that's no secret. What most people don't know is that they have been conducting a dig. Not for resources, but for artifacts.
I see.
Fighting the true face to the judge of souls. Redemption cannot stop. Soulless pandemic. No fighting.
Look at the ocean. Be my guest. You talking about the murders on the pier? Be my guest. Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night. That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules and the terms and the reasons some of them are at our throat.
I don't know why. Murder. Yes, the killer is dead. He moves soon and travels slow. I don't know what I'm saying.
You have any of those items? Yeah, here you go. You won't have to live like this anymore. I'm going to kill the head vampire.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, listen to
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Shot at Doug tonight.
Excited! These streets!
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
Hey there!
Slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're
So
new to
what'd you
town or
find
just new
out?
to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deb of Night.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me.
Well, looks like the board.
All right.
Aren't I the popular one?
See you around then.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Hey there.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight.
Yeah?
So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Sure.
Deb, this is,
Hey there.
Vigo. So, Vigo,
Yeah?
why are you up so late?
Well, my business.
here at the,
Hell yeah. Sure, honey. What is?
Vigo.
What place you want to know?
one is, in the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the
Oh, you mean that
brand.
club?
I,
Do you?
bought them in Italy.
Ah, like that.
You know, I'm not even sure. Couple of ladies.
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo.
What place you?
Caller 2, you're on The Deb of Night. Be gentle.
Sure.
Hello, caller.
Hi, Deb.
Is tonight a rerun?
Deb.
Caller number 3, what's keeping you up tonight?
Deb, listen to me, Deb. They're at it again, and people have got to know. They've got to know because they don't know. They won't report the stuff on the news because they own the news.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Conspiracy? This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word for something as devious and secret as this, you understand? The people need to hear this. They need to know the real story.
You've got our undivided attention.
All right. As we all know, the Americans established a moon base back in the late 70s. That's no secret. But what most people don't know is that they have been conducting a dig. Not for resources, but for artifacts.
I see.
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese have started conducting space missions. You know why? I'll tell you why. The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from finding an ancient space probe sent by the Beta Centaurians. And why? Because the Beta Centaurians are giving space technology to the Chinese to get back at the Andromedans, aka the Greys, for giving space technology to the Americans in the 50s.
Fascinating.
The American government's been putting more money into space. Don't you see what's happening? I can't believe I'm the only one that's figured it out. Am I the only person alive that can see what's going on? It's because the Andromedans and the Betas are going to be fighting their war in this galaxy through us, Deb. And the American people, the people of Earth, you people, cannot let this happen. It's move versus Atlantis all over again.
Thank you, Gomez, and that concludes the news portion of the show. Well, this girl's got to pay her bills, so it's time for a few commercials. But don't go anywhere. I'm just getting warmed up. Or should I say, hot.
Friggin' Chicken recently challenged several random people to a taste test between Friggin' Chicken and the other leading chicken-flavored products.
These streets! All you walk willingly to the eternal feast of the guilt. The bones of your ancestors will rise up and reclaim the flesh that they lent their sorry progeny.
Need a fix? Employees only. Them. I don't do. She did, huh? Queen Bitch told me never to let anyone back. Now serving number 7. Need a fix?
Who are you? Oh. Well, all right, Phil. Are you for real?
Drop of it on my tongue. Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt. Anything. Let me.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a... What just happened? It's not who I am. I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape. Flower? My name's Lily, if that's what... E? You know E? I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most. Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E. E doesn't hate me anymore. I'll go see him. I don't have any...
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Start breathing, you corpse. I already fell for that act once, and that's how I came to end up here. Fair. How? Fair enough. Need anything right now?
Please tell the operator, you got your questions, tell the operator.
This life's been hard on him, both of us, but he forgives me. We're leaving soon. Thank you.
Brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped this, but... We're gonna be getting out of it, I say. Too dangerous here. Those have told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
I don't know.
I'm here.
Then ask.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl, like fabric. What? Oh my, a Malkavian. This ought to be absolutely delicious. Two minds as crazy as ours, and who knows just what might happen. Oh, but you've got it bad, little girl. Not sure exactly what is real and what isn't? Janice, let's see. Wait until Therese hears that. I am white to her black. She'll be absolutely furious. Of course, I won't be wearing white to any weddings, but we could talk about that later. I can tell you and I are... When we get turned on, there's bound to be flames. I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile. And everyone always wants to know who is that girl. I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll be night sleeping soon, I promise.
No. I just remembered I'm not gay. Hi. Stop.
Hey, girl. Yeah, not much. Oh, man, not good. Okay. Yes, oh, man. I wish I knew where he was. Yeah, Nancy went around for some drugs and stuff, you know? I don't know where he is. I don't even know what that means. Set my brains. Oh man, this guy. I'm watching. Now instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? This guy. Okay. Damn it, Nooks. Damn! Oh, man, alright, look. I messed up. Bertram knew you were coming. Knew you'd come by here. He planted me and told me what to say about the Asian family. It's true. I swear. And everything else is true, too. This Asian guy needs to be taken out. He can't stick his neck out like that. He doesn't deal that. Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire. No, the
Dr. Scott, tell the operator, please. Dr. Scott, tell the operator. Dr. Button, tell the operator. Dr. Button, tell the operator.
Queen, where all is
Right on, man! Yes! Hey, I'm sorry. Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different. You know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. Listen, look.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck up bitch. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century barb. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted house, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no sin. Let she who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways, but truth you, you're just one big joke. Don't you call me that? Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's sister, man. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly... nonsense. She's... Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and... Jeanette is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her... Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome non... He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several... I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but... Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its... Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more... Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the ocean house this time of night is through a tunnel in the... If you'll excuse me, I've got Jeanette is the freak... Hey, I'm gonna show you. Let's go some. Okay, honey.
the pain get dull, if I live forever you just wanna be so beautiful.
I missed you. Did you?
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't. What all swayed kittens do. On hands and knees you lap up the milk of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies. So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you? Oh, it's beautiful, like a knight in shining armor, dangling at the end of a noose. No one flirts like a Malkavian. Your compliments make me positively tingly. Oh, did she now? I spend a few nights with Bertram and all of a sudden he's the pox of Santa Monica. Paranoia and Therese have been bed... I wish I could do something about it, but Bertram won't believe it's off until he hears Therese say it's off. And as I told you, I'm really not sure where Therese is. However... Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let... I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Oh, well, it's a little different, but entirely pop. Can't hide from me.
hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you're committed. Well, Missy, that's just a natural response that people have to someone in my kind of position, huh? Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. It's a you. Well, yeah, unfortunately, it...
You. What would... How could you give her that item from the hotel? Do you know... She threw it into the Pacific. Do you know what this means? It means that I can't get rid of the spirit now, which means that that property is useless.
control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. Because of them, I'm in a worse position than I was before. I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I went to meet with her, and explained that they were said in the heat of... I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones. For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her trespasses.
I missed you.
To warn you when I heard it was a setup, but Therese pulled a gun on me and I locked myself in the bathroom. Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. Hurry! I don't know how much...
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by— Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help— Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you— Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear. Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead. Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up! Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this. She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of— And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you. I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with— Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he— Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. As I recall, he died. Why? How will this time be? I'd be better off without her. Have you been paying attention? Oh, yes, Therese. Without me, you'd be free to remake this. Therese doesn't like Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not a— More responsibility. So that she can ruin— Of course. You're the only one who can secure— But I only do it for attention. And out of love— You do it because you're vindictive and you deserve— If she would stop treating me like a child— If she would start behaving like a— Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those happier times, before we grew apart.
I never did.
No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you...
I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit.
That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained.
That we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences,
Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor,
and I'll ask him to be extra nice. Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince.
And keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Corruption of the soul is pandemic. There is no hiding the true face of the just soul.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart? I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Oh, so you're who I'm waiting on. Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake. That, or they want you out of the picture. Nasty dude? Hey, I may not be a looker, kid, but you better start showing Oh shit, I'm Malkavian. And you ran into Knox too? You guys must have had quite a conversation. Not a working brain. One and only. But don't bother if you get news travels down the Kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a Jew. Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't aware. Oh, never mind. The warehouse. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some... The Sabbat. Jeez, you're green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, cause none but the Sabbat. They glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show. Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place. Alright, I guess. Come back when you're ready to...
Thanks for coming back. Thanks. It's not a big surprise. We get you faces through here night after night. Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest. I'm open all night in Santa.
A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away.
Who exactly?
The creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that
I don't know him myself. I'd like to meet the guy. Kind of a local legend. He and Therese seem to be contenders for...
They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered...
Specific?
Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad. They suspect this may be the work of vampires and... Hey, have you seen any vampires? Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were...
Hello, LA. You're a great place to visit. Hope you're something to something. New town or just new to this old radio thing you're listening to? The Bloodlines. The only girl who'll spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Caller, you've got the first shot of death tonight. Vigo. So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
I'm working the late shift here at the yacht club.
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2. Actually 3. One is in the shop.
I used to do a little
You probably wouldn't know the brand. I bought them in Italy.
La Italia bella. Parlate italiano?
Dr. Slot, tell the operator, please. Dr. Slot, tell the operator. Mr. Business, tell the operator. Mr. Business, tell the operator.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is, Vigo.
Vigo? So,
Souls draped in rotten tatters and father dances in the dark.
looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who could be the lucky caller? You've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Hi, Deb. This is,
Vigo. So, Vigo, what are you
I'm working the late shift here at
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2. Actually 3. One is in the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself.
Hey, honey. I'm gonna show you such a good time. You'll be... Let... Not here. It's too public. Not here. Okay, honey. Let's...
We are living in the